tell the difference of how it's blonde here. If it was like that all the way through, I would have left it alone because it blends in. But as I lift it, like let's say she parts it a little bit different. Oh, actually, like right there, that doesn't look good. You know what I mean? So all I have to do now is just I can put a little bit of N on there. Okay. If it was like super green, because remember this is yellow. Okay, and we put an ash, which is blue. Blue and yellow mean green. So if it was super green, I would go in with a hint of maybe like an 8R and then like an N. But what I'm gonna do is just a little bit of a 5N will even that out. Okay. I'm just gonna dry it just a little bit so I can see where I need it. Tap it in there for maybe about 2 minutes because it'll pick up really quick. And then go in and blow dry it. But see how I gave her more of a subtle effect. It's not like you look at her and you're like, oh my gosh, there's highlights in there. It's just lighter. I could have even maybe, if we would have gone in with the 5N, it still would have been more subtle. It would have looked just like she's been out in the sun. Okay? Alright, so what have we learned so far? What's something new that you guys haven't done before and you did today?
The makeup brush.
The makeup brush?
Yeah.
How did you guys like that?
I liked it.
Did you feel like that was a
it
difference?
blends really good.
Really blending in those lines.
Okay. What else?
Because I usually always get the hot spots, so I know it's like when you do thicker liner and then it's like not consistent.
Yeah.
So yeah.
One thing that I figured like overall we need to work on, let me go over back to this model. Why you guys are probably still seeing a line is you guys aren't leaving the spaces in between. So overall these look good, but there was some that you guys were applying it and you were leaving the gaps in the middle. Those gaps right there, if you guys don't allow it to have those gaps, it's gonna look like one color and you can still have a line. Does that make sense? So being very aware of it. Now, even if you made a line going this way, because we went through the mohawk, wherever she parts, everything's gonna go different directions. So you'll be okay to do it. Now, another thing you can do too is, I think you're just gonna do the toner bump up. But another thing you can do too is like you can do your colors. So if she had like an outgrowth and you still want to do this color, you would do your color, comb it through like I said, get rid of any lines if there is. That's another trick. And then your toner and blend your color in with your toner, and it'll help blend everything perfectly. Okay. Any questions on this technique? Okay. Now, did everybody see this one over here? How in the back we started crisscrossing? Okay. So when you're crisscrossing, why I like that is because everything again ends up falling in different areas, just how this one does. So if you go diagonal this way, then horizontal, diagonal this way, then horizontal, that throws it off. If you're doing dimensional colors, that works good too, because one can be one color of lightener, another level, a different level. So you can do like 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, or 40, or whatever it is that you want to do, and that'll give you some dimension as well. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? No. If you guys want to take a quick break while these people process and we rinse them out and able to blow dry them, you guys can do that. There's a store right next door, like a Red Robin or a bar, whatever you guys feel like drinking.